show you the syllabus because we have a little thing to explain, right? Which is important. When we stopped 2 weeks ago, we stopped here in week number 6. And we worked on academic texts. You had a reading, evaluated activity about academic reading, and then I gave you a lot of material for you to continue reading academic material. So that was the last activity. And then we have the 2 weeks of break. Unfortunately, in my original planning, I thought we had only 1 week of break. So we have to make a change here. We are not going to do this, okay? Which is week number 7. We are not going to do it. We're going to continue from here, from week number 8, all right? Week number 7 can be eliminated because, in fact, we did many activities related to academic reading, and week number 7 is about the same. So it's not so irresponsible or dangerous to eliminate it because de hecho hicimos bastante. We made a lot of academic reading, and we're going to do it again with reading number 2, and by the end of the semester 2 in week 13. So we have more academic reading coming, right? So we're going to retake our syllabus from the original as if we were in week number 8, okay? Week number 8. And for week number 8 and for this week, we're going to start a new topic, okay? A new topic, which is food and health, comida y salud, and the relationship we have between these two elements, which are very important for all animal beings, not only humans. Food and health, okay? So this is a main objective, to describe your eating habits in simple form, but we're going to try to develop the topic as much as possible in this class and in the week, right? So, let's do this activity. I think it's a good idea to start the topic of food and health with this activity. I'm going to divide this little class because there are not many people today. I'm going to make 3 or maybe 4 groups, I don't know. I'm going to divide you because you guys are going to think and make good questions to speak about the topic. So you get in groups, you're going to discuss for 5 minutes or so and create good questions to speak about the topic. Les doy un par de ejemplillos, las preguntas más típicas. ¿Crees tú que tu dieta, que lo que comes es sano? So in English would be something like, do you think that you have a healthy, saludable, a healthy diet? Well, this is kind of typical question. No me la copien. Ahí me faltó una A, healthy, perdón. Healthy. Do you think you have a healthy diet? That's kind of typical. And maybe I can think about one more. What's the most important meal of the day for you? What's the most important meal of the day? ¿Cuál es la comida más importante para ti del día? Is it breakfast? Is it lunch? Is it dinner? I don't know. Está muy mal escrito. What's the most important meal of the day for you? So I'm going to divide you in these groups now, of 3 people, I think, or 2 people. And you're going to have 5 minutes to make more good questions to speak about this topic of food and health. Any questions? Los divido entonces, desde ahorita ya. A ver, déjenme irme a breakout rooms. Hice 5 grupitos. Dale. Hay grupos de 3 y de 2. Okay, so I'm going to give you 5-6 minutes for you to make these questions. Después volvemos y me las dicen y hacemos una lista grande de preguntas. Ya, 2 preguntas. Ángel, Gustavo, Kimberly. Vamos, cualquiera de los 3. Give me 2 questions. Thank you. Why do you think that is important healthy foods? Okay. Las voy a ir poniendo todas en un documento Word para después compartir. Otra. Another one, please. How healthy is your diet? Se parece a la mía, pero bueno, la voy a aceptar. How healthy is your diet? La mía decía, do you think you have a healthy diet? It's okay. Let's continue. Thank you very much, guys. Me dieron otra. Me parece bien. Are vegetables your favorite food? So let me put this one too. Let's continue with room number 2. Grecia, Isidora, y Carla. Please give me 2 more questions that you invented. Dale.
Profe, tengo una duda.
Dígame.
¿Cómo se pronuncia vasos?
Vasos, glasses.
Yeah.
Dicen, los gringos dicen vidrios de agua. Glasses of water. O lentes de agua. How many lentes de agua? How many glasses of water do you? Dale.
How many glasses of water do you drink per day?
All right. Déjame escribirla. How many glasses of water do you drink per day? Another one, please.
Do you think that your meals are balanced between proteins, vegetables, and carbohydrates? No sé cómo se dice carbohidratos, pero bueno.
Es súper larga. Do you think that your meals are balanced
between proteins, vegetables, and carbohidratos?
Proteins. ¿Qué más dijiste? Proteins.
Vegetales y carbohidratos.
Vegetables. Can you say that? Vegetables. So do you think that your meals are balanced of proteins, vegetables, and carbohydrates? Carbohydrates. Carbohydrates. And vegetables. Vegetables. Okay, let's continue. Thank you very much. With Daniela in room number 3, Daniela Orellana and Javiera Urrejola. Girls, can you give me 2 more questions, please? Dale.
Profe, disculpe, yo no entendí muy bien la actividad. Sí, decimos preguntas, pero como que estoy viendo que las preguntas de mis compañeros son como más largas, más preparadas.
Dígame las que tiene nomás, no se preocupe. Don't worry, be happy.
Is breakfast important to you?
Okay, is what?
Is breakfast Fast. Ay, me enredo esa palabra.
Ah,
Desayuno.
perfecto, ya la entiendo. Is breakfast important for you? Okay. Is breakfast important for you? Very good. Another one, please. Dale. Otra.
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 ay, ya, deme un segundo. Es que la tenía anotada. Ya. You go out for a run or jog.
Do you go for a run or jog? Thank you very much. I like your questions. They are good. So be happy. Room number 4 has Jasmine, Constanza, y Catalina Vega. Can you give me 1 or 2 more questions, please?
¿Pueden ser escritas o las tengo que leer?
Como quiera, as you wish.
Bueno, una que no sé si está bien escrita. What food group do you think that you should consume more?
Ouch. Ya, díctamela.
¿De nuevo?
Sí.
What food group do you think that you should
That
consume
you,
more?
that you,
Should,
should
sí. Consume more. Consumir
Ajá.
más.
Uh-huh. All right. What food do you think that you should more? Y otra más. Another one. ¿Tienes otra? Do you have one more?
La puse en el chat
Excelente.
porque no sé cómo decirla.
Mejor, porque así yo la copio y pego. Después las vamos a corregir. Dame un segundito que estoy copiando esta otra que apareció acá. Y estoy listo con el último grupito. Let's go with Carolina and Saska, please. Do you have more questions? 2 more questions? Okay, Carolina. You eat vegetables and fruit daily? Otra más, porfa. Thank you. Control C. Control V. Control C. And Control V. Okay. So, thank you. I'm going to show you the questions. Okay, these are the questions that you made, guys. ¿Las ven?
Sí.
Sí.
Ya. Ahora las vamos a corregir. Furangel, why do you think that is important a healthy food, healthy diet? What do you think is important? Why do you think is important? Why do you think it's important to have a healthy diet? Okay. I think, las voy a responder al tiro para que después de esto, de la corrección y mi respuesta de ejemplo, ustedes van a practicarlas de nuevo. Ahora van a hablar en inglés y responder estas preguntas, ¿ya? So, déjenme darle el ejemplo al tiro. I think it's important to have a healthy diet because that will let you have a healthy life, a healthy body, a healthy mind. Some people say that you are what you eat. Tú eres lo que comes. And I believe that is very true. So it's very important to have a healthy diet. Number two, how healthy is my diet? In my case, my diet is not very healthy because I drink alcohol. I take a lot of coffee and some sweets. So I must try to diminish the intake of these things. But I try anyway to have a healthy diet. Are vegetables your favorite food? Yeah, I like vegetables a lot, but I like all kinds of foods. I like meat, vegetables, I like rice, legumes. So maybe my favorite is everything. Number four, how many glasses of water do I drink per day? I try to drink a lot of water. Not only water, but tea, milk, liquids in general. Maybe 3 liters of water every day. Do you think that your meals are balanced of proteins, vegetables, and carbohydrates? I am not very expert, but I think so. I try to eat everything. Vegetables, meat, legumes, milk products, etc. I try to. Is breakfast important for you? Yeah, it is. I never skip, nunca salto, me salto. I never skip my breakfast. Yeah, it's important to begin the day. Do you go for a run or jog or do any exercise? Trotar, jog. Not really. I do very little exercise and that's not very good for me. What food group do you think that you should take more? According to the experts, I think you have to take more carbohydrates and a lot of veggies too, and a lot of proteins too, and some milk products and little sweet things. But I'm not an expert. What do you usually eat when you go to a place? A ver, ¿cómo sería eso? What do you... No entiendo. ¿Qué comes cuando vas a un lugar? ¿A qué lugar? What do you usually get? No sé. No entiendo la 9. ¿Me la explica? ¿Quién la hizo?
La tomamos así porque le pregunté a la Yasmín qué es lo que usualmente comía cuando iba a la playa.
Okay. On vacations, pongamos. Yeah. What do you usually eat when you go on vacations? Ahí pueden cambiar el lugar. For example, when I go to the cinema, I eat popcorn and drink Coca-Cola. Not very healthy. When I go to a concert, que echo de menos los conciertos y el cine, por Dios. Maybe I have a beer before the concert. I don't know. It depends on the place. Number 10, do you prefer exercise or laziness? I absolutely prefer laziness. Do you eat vegetables and fruits daily? Vegetables and fruit daily? Yes. I try to have 4 or 5 helpings or portions of veggies and fruits daily. Yes. What food do you think is the healthiest? I think that fruits and veggies, definitely. Fruits and veggies, but depends on the fruits and veggie, you know. Some fruits are not so healthy. Okay, my friends, voy a copiar y pegar esto en novedades. ¡Oh! ¡No! ¿Qué hice? Ahí está. Control C. Para que lo tengan a mano y los dejo practicando de nuevo. Déjame ir ¿dónde está el Ucut Sounds? Aquí. So, inglés 2. Novedades. Control V. Okay. All the questions are in novedades, in cursos, so you can practice without any problems. So now I'm going to give you 7-8 more minutes for you to speak in English and use these questions to talk about food and health. Are you ready, Eddie? Here we go. Okay, thank you. How was your practice? Did you have good practice?
Yes.
Can you please switch off the microphones? Thank you.
Profe, disculpe que se escucha un poco otra clase de fondo. ¿Qué significaba laziness en la 10?
Flojera. Laziness.
Ah, eso explica mucho.
Okay, do you have any questions about your practice? Tal vez maybe something that you cannot say and you want to say in English, or any specific, I don't know, questions? Lo que ustedes pueden hacer con estas preguntas, porque siempre es bueno practicar más y el tiempo acá en televisión es poco, es cada uno en la comodidad de su hogar responder las preguntas en forma escrita y en forma oral, o solamente en forma oral, como ustedes prefieran, ¿ya? Y sigan practicando, practicando. Si tienen dudas, me escriben, yo les puedo ayudar. Ahora, do you have any questions about this particular practice you had? Any questions, any doubts of vocabulary?
No.
Okay.
No.
You know that the vocabulary in relation to food and health is infinite. So the best way to acquire, to incorporate more vocabulary is practicing and using dictionaries, right? For me, it's impossible to learn and to know all the words, all the food. It's too much, but we always have to practice and go to the dictionaries and incorporate more, read more, and that's very important, right? Okay, me quedan algunos minutillos. Subí un novedades recién que healthiest, healthy and healthiest, right? La más saludable, the healthiest food, healthiest. Subí un novedades que le voy a mostrar ahora, donde indica algo bien importante, que es el listening quiz. Listening quiz de la próxima semana, el próximo jueves, que no vamos a tener clases, sino que van a hacer este listening quiz número 1, que no sé si corresponde al 10 o 15% de la nota final. Lo pueden chequear en el syllabus. ¿Ya? Y es re fácil. Dear students, next Thursday you will have listening quiz number 1 vía cursos. Vamos a usar el sistema UTest, ¿ya? En donde yo creo un test y me lo corrige automáticamente. The test will be open from 10 to 12 hours. Va a estar abierto de las 10 a las 12, pero el test en sí no va a durar más de 30 a 40 minutos, ¿ya? Es un listening quiz que va a tener, yo creo, 2 o 3 listenings, audios, que ustedes van a escuchar las veces que quieran, tal vez sean videos, o sea, va a tener imagen y audio. Y pueden escuchar y ver las veces que quieran y tienen que responder preguntas que lo más probable sean de multiple choice, ABCD, or true false, right? And you will have some limited time, I don't know, 30, 40 minutes, and that's it. It's very simple, right? Pueden practicar con todos los enlaces y actividades que yo ya les he dado y con las que les voy a dar ahora. Now, and to finish the class, I'm going to give you more activities for the topic of food and health, all right? There are 4 activities that you have to do. These activities, this document is already in Ucursos, material docente, but I'm going to show it to you now. So let me share the screen one more time.
Profe,
Dígame.
¿cuánto tiempo se le tiene que como destinar a cada pregunta?
Depende, o si son 3 listenings, tienes que dedicarle, y dura 40 minutos, tienes que dedicarle 12, 13 minutos a cada listening. Si son 2 y dura 40, 20 minutos a cada ejercicio. Ahora, cada ejercicio va a contener una cantidad, es que todavía no configuro bien el test. Si, imagínate que hay 2 audios y cada audio tiene 5 preguntas y tienes 30 minutos. Tienes que dividir 30 por 10, que son el número de preguntas. Serían 3 minutos por pregunta. Va a depender un poco de eso, pero el test no va a ser más de eso, ¿ya? Van a ser 2 o 3 audios que van a contener un promedio de 5 preguntas para un tiempo máximo de 40 minutos. Si es así, deberías dedicarle a cada pregunta, estoy siendo lo más matemático y lógico posible, sin considerar que no tengo configurado el test. Le tienes que dedicar 3 o 4 minutos a cada pregunta. No sé si te respondí.
Sí, profe, gracias.
O te confundí más. No, lo mejor es hacerlo por audio, ¿ya? Si son 3 audios y tienes 30 minutos, 10 minutos por audio. En todo caso, históricamente siempre les sobra tiempo, ¿ya? Yo les doy más tiempo del necesario. No les doy mucho, pero en general les sobra tiempo a los estudiantes.
Profe, otra pregunta.
Dígame.
¿Los audios son de habla británica o cómo? Porque me he dado cuenta que en el audio que pusieron en el primer test que hicieron para ver si es que en qué nivel quedábamos y eso, a mí me costó mucho la parte auditiva porque no les entendía. Como que tuve que escucharlo muchas veces para poder descifrar al final qué era lo que estaban preguntando o qué era lo que estaban diciendo.
No, yo pongo audios, no, trato de escoger audios internacionales, o sea, que no tengan un acento muy marcado, como mi inglés, como el inglés internacional, que es más parecido al norteamericano, así que no te preocupes, ¿ya? No va a haber audio británico, ni muy marcado, ni escocés, ni australiano, ni nada, ¿ya?
Ya, gracias.
Ya, les muestro entonces los ejercicios, que me quedan 2 minutos y tengo que ir a la clase del Gustavito. Ya, a ver, comparto pantalla de nuevo y... ¿Este? No. So we have 4 exercises here. Aquí se van a poder dar cuenta del audio, que es americano básicamente, más internacional, el más ocupado. Tenemos el primero, que es How healthy is your diet? This is a quiz. It's a very good quiz that you have to do to answer the question, how healthy is your diet? Use word reference in case you need to learn the meaning of new words, right? And this is a link. And number 2, we have the first video and listening activity. And it's very interesting. You are going to watch and listen to top 10 unhealthy foods that you probably eat every day. Wow, top 10 unhealthy foods that you probably eat every day. That's not very nice. ¿A dónde me fui? ¿Ven la pantallita?
Sí se ve.
Ah, ya. Ahí está el video. Escuchen el inglés.
How balanced is your diet? Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 most unhealthy
típico
foods you probably
American
eat
accent.
every day. Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure.
Yo creo que de ese tipo va a ser, ¿ya? So, hay comida aquí asombrosamente normal que uno come todos los días y no es muy sana. Yogurt, for example, flavored yogurt. You know, the yogurt is not the unhealthy thing, but the additives, the sugar, you know, the preservatives, and stuff like that. So that's the first video, which is very interesting. Then we have, let's continue showing this. In exercise number 3, you have another quiz. You have a second opportunity to check how healthy are your eating habits, all right? And you have the link and you have to check all the vocabulary and answer the quiz. And number 4 is the second video. And in this case, we have the top 10 healthiest foods. Las comidas más saludables. Son bastante típicas, así que les va a servir. Let me show you the video and we finish. This is the one.
A healthy lifestyle begins with our picks for the top 10 healthiest foods. For this list, we picked the 10 essential superfoods that have shown to significantly improve people's health and well-being. While there are many things that can be incorporated into a healthy diet, this list focuses on things that can be eaten and are readily accessible to most people. The focus is also squarely on solid foods, so we aren't mentioning things like red wine, olive oil, or tea. Number 10, avocado. So good for you that it actually makes other superfoods healthier. Avocado is rich in oleic acid, which lowers the risk of heart and inflammation.
Okay, so this video is a second listening practice that you can have for this topic of food and health, all right? If you want to practice more, there are thousands of videos, and this channel, Watch Mojo, is very good. If you want to practice more listening, there are thousands of videos about different things. Usually you have a lot of top 10s. So you can have fun and practice your English, all right? So these are the 4 activities that you have to do this week connected with food and health. And that is all. I don't know if you have any other questions. Parece que no?
No.
Okay, so
No.
do the activities about food and health, practice a lot of listening, and remember, next class, next Thursday, you will have the listening quiz. We will not have classes. Wow, that's a shame. But anyway, we have to use time intelligently. So when we have quizzes, we have to do it. All right, my friends, it was very nice to meet you again, to listen to you again. And if you have any questions about the exercises or whatever, please get in touch with me. All right? All right. Thank you. Take care.
Bye.
Bye, profe,
Bye.
gracias.
Gracias.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.